Welcome back to another episode of your Weekend Briefing. In this video, Vechain continues to pioneer blockchain technology in the emerging markets. As of today, Vechain will be unveiling a new use case for NFTs that the world hasn't fully seen yet. Also, Energy Web token, it's getting ready for its own upgrade. The Berlin upgrade that Ethereum had earlier this year is now being picked up by Energy Web. This means that the same proposals and decisions made to Ethereum will now be made on Energy Web. Finally, the USDC saga continues. Circle announced that USDC would be coming to 10 more blockchains within the coming months. The fifth blockchain chosen for this? Tron. Now remember, Tron is Tether's biggest trading pair. So what impact will this have on the Tether market cap and what I'm starting to call the stablecoin wars? All that and more in today's episode of your Weekend Briefing. Stay tuned.
The EU's digital COVID passports came into use on Thursday. They are meant to enable travel for people who can show they've been fully vaccinated, have immunity due to recent infection, or can show a negative virus test result. The certificates take the form of a QR code that can be printed out or shown on a phone. At Paris's Orly airport, some of the first passengers to try out the system seemed happy. It's easy to use, says this man. Airports are worried though. They have warned of long queues if countries don't do more to coordinate the rollout. That as EU member states take different approaches to handling the system.
Welcome back to another episode of your Digit Hustle News. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend once again. I hope you all are having a beautiful Friday. And if you would, please make sure you smash that like button so you stay updated on global crypto adoption news. But this video is going to be a doozy, guys. Got some big news coming from Vechain, Tron, USDC, a special headline out of Germany. Got some big content for you in this video, guys, so make sure you stick around. But first, we're starting with Vechain, because Vechain is doing something that is revolutionary and will be the first of many. Okay, because if you don't know, guys, NFTs are not just for art. Okay, the reason that NFTs were introduced to us is to get us ready for the tokenization of assets, physical properties, ticket sales, landlord contracts, leases for cars, all these type of things, okay? And now Vechain has announced the world's first national NFT adoption. Now, why is this huge for Vechain? Well, as you can see by the rocket ship, it's about to take us places. Let's get into the information. The Vechain Foundation and DNV Assurance have partnered with the Republic of San Marino to issue digital COVID-19 vaccination certificates. Approved via a law on June 16th, this solution provides its citizens with a digital certificate in line with the European Union standards. So, that would explain why in the beginning of the video, I attached that clip from Reuters telling you that this is actually occurring real time. Okay, these certificates will be issued via enterprise non-fungible tokens, a type of digital asset based on the blockchain Vechain Thor. The NFTs have been designed with the purpose of leveraging blockchain technology to impact everyday life and allow companies to design products as a bundle of physical goods, enable digital products, and more. Now, the San Marino digital certificate will cover vaccination against C-19 and whether a person has been infected in the past or has received a negative result for the test, so forth and so on. Guys, the key piece to take away from this is the fact that not only did you see that these vaccines passports are being actively introduced into society, but if you don't know, there is a second variant that is beginning to spread. So that got me to really thinking about the projects that coming to the fold that are working on, you know, vaccine verifications. Okay? Because it's not over. Not by a long shot. We got a long year to go. Okay, guys? And on the subject of certificates and vaccines, this story is just kind of funny, which is why I tied it in after the Vechain NFT. Figured it was a good way to introduce. This is, segue. I'm practicing segues here, okay? But focus here is fake certificates, stolen vaccines are being sold on the dark web for Bitcoin, guys. Okay? This is strictly humorous. Because why? That's my question. Why? And who's selling it? Well, we got a little bit of details in this article. Okay, falsified C-19 vaccination certificates, stolen vaccines, and falsified doctor signatures are all being sold on the dark web for Bitcoin. According to a report on Thursday from blockchain analytics company CoinFirm, vendors have been selling their certificates and vaccines for a range of cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ether, Dash, Litecoin, Tron, Monero, and Zcash. The company says these particular types of crypto are being chosen either due to their ubiquitousness in global crypto trade or because of the anonymity afforded as privacy coins. On the particular dark web vendor, known as the C-19 vaccine shop, appears to be selling vaccines in bulk, ranging from AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Moderna, and Sputnik 5. This, guys, is insane. $250 a pop too. They are truly out of their mind. Now, CoinFirm actually was able to identify one of the Bitcoin addresses as having received the funds for fraudulent vaccine certificates. One of the certificates was found belonging to an exchange which was registered in Hong Kong. Okay, and it has strong Eastern European clientele. Now, there are not that many exchanges registered in Hong Kong. Hubie is the first one that comes to mind when I think of registered exchanges in Hong Kong, but why would they be selling phony vaccines on the dark web? I don't know, guys. This will be one of those stories that slide right under the radar, but not at Digit Hustle News. We caught it. But next up, guys, I got another interesting story for you. As a German law allowing for 415 billion worth of investment into crypto has just gone into effect. This law allows special funds to invest up to 20% of their assets into crypto. So, guys, essentially what we have here is Germany's Fund Location Act, introduced in April and approved by Parliament, permits special funds to invest as much as 20% of their portfolios into crypto. This law came into effect at time of recording. It's been a couple days now, but the law came into effect and looks like specialized, but special fund choose to allocate up to 20% of their portfolios in crypto. That would equate to 350 billion euros or 415 billion USD based on total assets under management of such funds in Germany. Of course, that made me curious, and I had to figure out what in the world were these special funds, okay? It took me all the way back to April of 1997. Okay, guys, these special funds. And if you've been with my channel for a little bit, you know recently we've been on the subject of central banks, Bank of International Settlements. The bank's grip on crypto is growing, guys. Okay? It's growing. That would explain, in my opinion, the price suppression, because they're trying to get into position. They're trying to get into position to secure their wealth for the next decade. Okay? So, when it comes to special funds, or, special funds, we're just going to use the proper terminology here. A special fund is essentially designed specifically for the institutional market and are not on offer for the general public. At the end of 1996, there were more than 2,900 special funds in existence, with total assets exceeding $230 billion. Now, here's the interesting part. These funds are sold primary direct via 45 different investment companies. That number may have increased. Of course, this information is coming from an article written in 96, but honestly, this is the only thing you'll be able to find. Okay? But the funds are primarily sold direct via 45 different investment companies, owned mainly by the banks. The German universal banking system has proved very helpful with strong branch networks and institutional contacts. Consequently, these institutions have taken the largest market share due to a highly competitive nature of the market. Okay? Now, essentially, guys, 50% of the shareholders in these special funds will be your banks, your central banks. So, with this German law coming into place, okay, you can expect an influx, especially when we go into the second half of the year. You can expect an influx of money coming into projects that are very prominent in Germany, Europe, those markets. Okay. Again, guys, highlighting again that the emerging markets is what is going to drive crypto adoption. Okay. It's going to come from that way first, then spread over here. That's genuinely how I see it happening. But I'm going to go on to the next story. Going to talk about Energy Web. Okay. As I alluded to in the intro, they have announced their Berlin upgrade. It's been a while since I talked about Energy Web, and the fact that they're doing a very important upgrade right around my birthday, I figured, hey, why not bring them into the conversation? So, the Berlin upgrade is coming to Energy Web chain on July 6th. This update will improve Energy Web's performance, security, and keep the Energy Web ecosystem aligned with the latest developments in the Ethereum ecosystem. If you're running an EWC node, you must update it to a Berlin compatible client and update chain specs as soon as possible. Energy Web validators have already completed all necessary updates. If you are a holder, no action is required. So, as we know, in April of 2021, Ethereum mainnet implemented the Berlin upgrade, which introduced 4 improvement proposals that modified gas prices and created new transaction types. Combined, these updates improved the overall performance and security of EVM blockchains, including Energy Web. So, like I said, guys, the same power that is on Ethereum now is coming to Energy Web. Okay, and it's interesting because I brought Energy Web into the conversation originally on this channel because I knew how important the environment was going to be. I knew how crucial the environment was going to be to the narrative. And with all of the corporations that are backing Energy Web, guys, I really don't see this project failing. I really don't. You got Shell. You got British Petroleum. Okay? You've so many. Just check out the website, guys. Okay? Energy Web. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. We've already covered it. If you want to know, make sure you check out my video on Energy Web. I give you all the game. All right? Energy Web is being prepared for the next stage in their development. Okay, now let's get on to the main event story. Okay, because this USDC saga continues, and there is a lot I want to express about how I feel where this is going. Okay, Tether has been scrutinized. It's been scrutinized for years, but the pressure has been excessively heavy this year. All right. And when you know who owns Circle, who's pushing USDC, essentially what the purpose of USDC is. Tether wasn't made here. You know what I'm saying? It can't be regulated. USDC was made here and it can be regulated. So that just begs the question, are we witnessing a transition in stablecoin dominance? And if so, how is that going to shift the markets? Could it genuinely affect the price action of not just Bitcoin, but the entire crypto market itself? Because Tether is $66 billion weighted in crypto. Okay, so it's going to be one of two things. This USDC traffic is going to take away from Tether's market cap, or USDC is now going to match Tether's market cap, which that might spark a bull run in itself, guys. Okay, because you got to keep in mind, these stable coins are essentially the entrances, the doorways to any of your cryptos. Okay, if you're not just strictly moving Bitcoin or the specific asset itself, for most people, they're going to come in and they're going to use stable coins. So, with that being said, let's get into the story, guys. Circle said Thursday that the USDC stablecoin has been added to Justin Sun's Tron network. Making USDC available on Tron will expand the stablecoin's availability to millions of users across Asia. The update comes after CoinDesk reported Tuesday that USDC's Center Consortium was considering up to 10 more blockchains. The stablecoin is currently native to 4: Ethereum, Algorand, Stellar, and Solana. Okay, Tron becomes the USDC's fifth blockchain, and Tezos was announced Tuesday that a USDC integration will be coming soon. So Tezos will probably land somewhere around 6th or 7th. Okay, but either way, guys, USDC is expanding, and this narrative is something important to watch. Now, supporting USDC on multiple blockchains reinforces Circle's commitment to the growing internet economy, and it creates network effects that will establish USDC as the standard means of value transfer across the internet. Now, like I alluded to, guys, and this is the next piece here. Sun cited unending demand as the reason for bringing USDC to Tron. He says he cannot wait to see what end users are able to do with USDC. Now, USDC's rapid expansion makes it a potential competitor to Tether's, the current top stablecoin in the market. USD Tether is native to 8 blockchains and has a market cap of 63 billion. USDC's market cap is only 25 billion. Now, Tron is actually the leading venue for Tether. There is roughly 32 billion Tether on Tron as opposed to 31 billion on Tether on Ethereum. So there's more Tether being moved on Tron than there is Ethereum. But keep in mind too that a few months back, Visa partnered with Ethereum in order to make USDC transactions more viable. Okay, so Tether's only on 8 blockchains. USDC have already announced 7, with 4 more to go. So when I made the prediction in the Solana video that USDC might overtake Tether by the end of the year, hey, you know, the pieces are starting to come together, guys. If they get to these 10 blockchains, maybe not by December, but definitely next winter, next fall, we'll see USDC as the top stablecoin in crypto. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this content. I hope you enjoyed another illustrious episode of your weekend briefing. You know, I love to keep you updated with crypto news from around the world. If you enjoyed that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more. Of course, you can always get down at me in the comment sections or social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. All those links you can find in the description or at digitalhustlenews.io. But now that all that's done, I want to tell you guys to have a great weekend. Have a positive weekend, prosperous weekend, and most importantly, make that money. And I'll see you guys in the next video.